there are lots of ways to use PlaySpace indirectly, but there's also ways to use it in a more directive fashion. So one of the ways that we have done this is actually by creating our own therapeutic games that you can use in sessions. So what you're seeing on our screen is our first therapeutic game that we have launched called Worry Pet. So Worry Pet is a game where clients can choose their pet, whether it's a dog, a cat, or a bunny, and they have a chance to name their pet. And the idea of this game is that when children are experiencing worries or anxiety, often what they do is they internalize those feelings, or it's very hard to express them. And so Worry Pet is really a playful way to help children feel safe, to externalize their worries, and to find ways to cope with their worries. So by giving their worries to a playful pet, it really is like a symbolic release of what might feel really overwhelming or what might feel really hard or might make them feel guilty, to give them a bit of distance and relief. It also makes it easier to talk about. And so what clients can do is that they can manually type in their worry into the box and then share their worry with the pet, feed it to the pet. So it externalizes that worry. It gives it distance. It also allows you guys to speak about the worry together, but it's in a playful way that feels a lot more safe for clients. Or if clients actually don't know the way that they're feeling or don't have the words to express themselves, because when we're working with kids, sometimes they actually don't know what they're feeling or don't know how to express it, we can use the generate function. So if you click generate, what would happen is you can just type in a keyword. So the one that they were showing in the video was they clicked friends, and then they'll give you 5 options for worries that are commonly experienced by children and teens about friendships. So what if my friends don't like me? What if my friends don't talk to me? Or I'm worried that my friends are talking behind my back. And it gives clients an idea to help them name their worries, because we know if we can name it, we can tame it. Those feelings that are swirling around inside that we're unable to name, we can't express. So if we can help kids name, express, and externalize their worries, they don't feel so big. So this is actually based on an activity that I was doing in person with my clients. I had bought this dog in person, and I had cut the mouth of the dog. And I had clients that would write down their worries and then stuff the worries into the dog's mouth. And I had found that clients were so much more open to expressing themselves through play and through writing their worries down and letting go of them with the dog, that it was such a release for them. It was so therapeutic. And then when I was using this, when I was working virtually, I was like, I'm not going to tell clients to take a stuffy and cut the mouth, because that could be really hard for clients. So how do I integrate this into the virtual world? How do I still have this tool that's essential in my toolbox in the virtual world? And the beauty of PlaySpace is that they want to create the tools that you need. And so they have created a game request form. And if there's a game or an activity you love to use in your practice, you can actually request that game, and PlaySpace will try to make it for you. So you have all the tools you need in your virtual space. I used this with a client recently, and a client was like, oh, it feels so nice just to let that out. And so it's been an amazing tool, and this is live for all PlaySpace users to use.